Hi, it's Kat from All Belong at katsbigqueerpolyworld. Today I'd like to talk to you about polyamory, jealousy, and compersion. Hey friends, it's Kat from All Belong at katsbigqueerpolyworld. Today I'm going to talk about jealousy and polyamory and compersion, what compersion is compersion the ultimate goal, and can you experience jealousy and compersion at the same time? Let's talk about it. In the polyamory world, compersion is defined as the joy or happiness one person finds in their partner's joy or happiness. Typically in the poly world, this is speaking of finding joy or happiness in your partner finding happiness with another partner. In my case, an example of compersion would be when my boyfriend takes his girlfriend to the museum. He's very happy to go to the museum because he loves museums. I'm very happy he has somebody to go to the museum with because it makes him happy, and also because I don't have to go to the museum. That's a tiny example of compersion. I love compersion and I experience it often. However, there seem to be some misconceptions going around on the internet that I just don't agree with. And the first is that jealousy and compersion are opposites. I understand why people describe it this way, and I have in fact used that phrase myself, but I think we're doing ourselves a disservice by making them opposites. I think that the opposite of jealousy is more like security. The more secure I feel in a relationship, the less likely I am to feel jealous. I might feel envious, like, hey, I wanted to go to that bar too, but not real jealousy most of the time. But I, in fact, can experience compersion and jealousy at the same time. Why do I feel like we're doing ourselves a disservice by making compersion and jealousy opposites? Well, that brings me to another misconception that I'd like to talk about, and I have mentioned it before, and that is that you can't be in a polyamorous relationship, or at least not a healthy one, if you experience jealousy. But jealousy is a normal and natural human emotion, and it can be experienced whether you are monogamous or non-monogamous. And I find it troubling that we assign this shame and bad feeling to jealousy, when jealousy is normal and natural and it's okay to feel that way. The more important thing is how we handle our jealousy and how we communicate our needs to our partners. But making compersion and jealous the opposite instills a lot of guilt in people when they are polyamorous and they do feel jealous. They feel like they're bad or they're doing something wrong, when in fact they just need to learn how to manage and navigate through those feelings. The last misconception I want to talk about is that compersion is the ultimate goal for all poly folks, or that the more enlightened you are, the more compersion you will feel. I just don't believe that compersion is the ultimate end goal or the one true way for all poly folks. I think that it's great when it happens, and I think there are things people can do to help cultivate compersion if that's what they'd like to do. I also think you can use compersion like a tool to help manage jealousy if that's your desire, but I don't think it has to be the ultimate goal. I think that for some people, it's not even a requirement at all. I think some people can be perfectly fine with their partner going out on a date with another partner, so not jealous, but also not feel particularly happy and joyful about it, so not really compersion either. And that's okay. Compersion is great when it happens, but it does not have to be the be-all and end-all of all poly relationships. So that's my thoughts on jealousy and compersion. I do not believe that they're opposites. I believe that you can experience jealousy in a healthy poly relationship. I believe that you can experience jealousy and compersion at the same time. And I don't believe that compersion has to be the ultimate end goal for every poly relationship. If you have thoughts or questions or other comments on these topics or any other, please feel free to drop me a note in the comments. So that's it for today, friends. I hope you enjoyed this video or found it educational. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. That helps me out a lot. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future videos.